Oh man, just in time. Literally, I hit the start streaming button right when it went live. My face might be a little red and my hair is wet because I just took a shower. Oh god, that might be loud. Hold on. Because I was refreshing, for Mario pins for an hour and 30 minutes. So, Jesus Christ. Here, let me move this up a bit so my mic isn't covering it. Wow, it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Who would have thought? Let me move this down a bit. I haven't used my webcam in eons, so...
Pyra just disappeared.
Oh, she just up and disappeared. Just up and disappeared then. Really, I'm just doing this because I'm hoping for Paper Mario, but hey, it's fun too, right? Nintendo Directies. Nintendo Directeds.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
I've not seen like any of this game, so I don't know what's happening. I'm assuming this is Xenoblade 2 DLC again, kind of like Torna or whatever.
Where have you gone?
He's like a kid and he has that voice and it's so funny. Maybe he's not a kid, but he definitely looks like a kid.
This is where you were.
Oh, he just found her. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Okay, yeah. See, I was hoping for Paper Mario and all that, but everyone is probably so disappointed right now. I thought I was gonna be in Smash. Everyone's like, another anime. Oh, I can already see Twitter. And no one even, like, a lot of people don't like Xenoblade 2 either. Oh my god.
That's genius. You're pretty much owning them. And these are season
You're owning them. Oh, it's so silly. Smash reveals are always so funny because it's hard for me to be disappointed when I think that other people being disappointed is gonna be, like, pretty funny.
Mithra? Let me handle
Is this gonna be a spoiler? I think they're gonna spoil that Mithra's like an alternate thing of Pyra. Yeah, I guess that's just what they're doing, huh? Anyway, hey Evan. How's the volume?
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh?
Either she's an alt or they went back on transformations. But it looked like is she an Echo Fighter? I mean, I don't actually. Oh, look, a counter. Oh, Sword Fight with a counter. A smidge lower, okay. Yeah, no, she just transforms, okay. They're like, actually, we like transformation characters.
Quite the spectacle,
Rex, this is the B button. He looks so small. I thought he was bigger than that.
Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
Yeah, that could look a little better, huh? Man, people are gonna be so angry. I mean, I'm sure Xenoblade 2 fans are fucking ecstatic, because there are the people who are like, hey, Rex is a costume? Oh man, I guess he's never gonna get in.
Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Fighters. Man. I'm like, they're gonna start with the Smash announcement, so I have to hurry. Man, that was...
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
I was seriously cutting it close.
Last year,
I wasn't aware of that,
news through
but
a series of Nintendo Direct
man, like everyone's like,
presentations.
we want Monster Hunter.
However,
It's got to
we
be
haven't
Monster
been able
Hunter.
to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Rise is coming out.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
And everyone's like, oh my god, an actual Nintendo Direct. And I'm like, I don't
We
care.
appreciate your continued support.
Yeah, I have time to center my webcam properly, clean my
Okay.
like
What
bed,
you
basically.
just saw was the
Oh, so I'm
reveal
sorry.
trailer for the newest
If I'm looking
fighter on
sideways,
Super
I don't know
Smash
how it
Bros.
looks.
Ultimate game.
Let me see.
Pyra,
The Super Smash Bros.
they
Ultimate
originally
game.
appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to
2-in-1
seeing their
ally.
moveset in
I don't
Super
even know
Smash
if that's-
Bros. Ultimate.
I don't even know if that's
This
much of a
fighter
spoiler
releases in
anymore,
March,
honestly.
So we hope you'll stay tuned.
Or if it's
just a
huge
bit
or
longer.
what. But it
Alright,
is really
let's
funny.
continue with
Anyway.
our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
How Smash just spoils these things. Hey, Fall Guys is coming to Switch. That's pretty good. It seems kind of perfect for it because it doesn't seem like it takes a whole lot of power. Bunch of kids would like it. And the Switch is just really good at picking up and playing games. So works for me. I don't like Fall Guys anymore because I was a day late to get the Santa costume. So they like stopped their Christmas event the day of. The day of Christmas. I'm like, okay.
Guys, Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer
The
2021.
Nintendo Switch system.
You have
Oh, hell yeah,
22
Monster Hunter
minutes
World.
before the solar system is destroyed.
Nintendo, man, with these fucking direct things.
Enter
Outer
into the
Wilds.
vast reaches of space
for
to
Switch,
uncover
huh?
The secrets left behind
I don't know
by
much
ancient
about this game.
civilization.
Just that
You have
everyone
22
loves
minutes.
it. Like,
After that,
loves
the sun
it.
will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Wow, it's like Majora's Mask or something. I don't know. Play more games, Chris.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover?
I don't know how much
How can you
worse it
prevent
looks
the sun from exploding?
on Switch,
Why is the solar
but
system trapped in an endless time loop?
you know, more
Find out.
people
when
can
the
play
critically
it.
acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021. Put your
Yeah, don't
sleuthing
spoil
skills
yourself
to the
for it.
test in two classic murder mystery games.
I don't know.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir.
Famicom
and
Detective Club?
The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
I'm
Localized in
assuming
English
this
and
isn't what.
modernized for the Nintendo Switch system.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm assuming this isn't what they looked like if they were from the
And twists and
Famicom.
turns await at every corner.
I have to wonder how it looks compared to the
You'll be on the edge
original.
of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan.
People probably
In
won't
one
like
game,
it.
You'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
Like, the animations are
But
kind of
that's
weird,
not the
but
only
whatever.
case to crack.
Yeah, 8-bit. And people are like, man, I hate when they modernize shit. But they're not wrong. Like, remember the
Another game,
Metal
you'll
Slug?
investigate a supernatural rumor after
redesigns?
a mysterious
You know,
death
ugh.
to free students from a sinister nightmare.
I don't know if this is the same.
Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
I mean, hey, another visual novel for Switch. Maybe I'll start actually playing my Switch visual novels. Maybe.
Uncover the deadly truth
Like,
in
4
Famicom
of them
Detective
now?
Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club: The Girl Who Stands Behind.
I'd be
Coming to
interested.
Nintendo Switch May 14th.
They're like games that I
Pre-orders begin
don't
today
stream
on Nintendo eShop.
anymore because they're really the most interesting, huh?
New age of battles begins.
I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up recording them. I'm so fucked up. It's just the last time I did Doki Doki and the handicap people one. I'm just like, neither of these felt good to do. So I'm just like, you know what? I guess I'm just not gonna do them anymore. Is this? I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I'm assuming this is a Warriors game. I'm now saying Warriors because of Wario. I'm very uncultured. It's Samurai Wars 5. Never heard of this. I'm assuming it's just a Warriors game. I thought it was called something else though.
The entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Maybe it's called Samurai Warriors
Dive
over
into the
here,
history of
but
the
then it's
Sengoku
called
period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and
What the-
Mitsuhide Akechi.
okay, it's definitely that. What is it?
Character designs
What
and
what is
visuals
the
have been
genre
revamped for
called?
this installment.
I always forget what this genre is called.
An electrifying one
Muso or
versus
something
2,000
like that. Yeah, there we go.
in Samurai Warriors 5.
Samurai
slashing its
Warriors
way onto
5.
Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Is this a new game or is it a port? You never know with the Switch.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
I mean, already
After
this
20
doesn't
long
look too
years,
appealing to
Legend
me,
of
but
Mana featuring
Oh, it's
remastered
Legend of
HD
Mana,
graphics is
okay.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
is that like
You'll set
Trials
off
of
on a journey
Mana?
to find the mystical
kind of
mana tree
thing?
seen in a dream. Before
I'm
discovering
assuming
the
this
world
isn't what the
map,
backgrounds
it's
looked
empty.
like.
During your travels,
Originally.
you'll acquire special items called artifacts.
They
Place
look
them on
like
the map to bring
Lego
towns,
blocks, not
dungeons,
Lego blocks.
and other lands to
Wooden
life.
blocks.
It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
I'm assuming you can't
Join
fuck up
forces
too
with
much.
Characters, each on their own personal quests.
What is
Square
that?
off against fearsome monsters.
Oh.
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
Everyone has 5 heads in this game.
Music
It's
has been
hilarious.
rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
It's always good.
Other features have been added, including the ability to
What?
turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new
Okay.
minigame Ring Ring Land.
Please, please, people who hate
Legend of
RPGs,
Mana
play
will
our
launch on
game,
Nintendo Switch
please.
June 24th.
Maybe people will like it. I don't know how that works. It seems like it would ruin the balance. Whoa, it's Monster Hunter. We never would have seen this coming in this direct, considering it's like a month away. That's a cool monster. Spiders, always cool. Big fan of this. You say I know this one, so I'm assuming it's not Rise. I can never tell. Look at this guy, little silly lad. No, this is Rise? Yeah, okay. The self bugs or whatever. They're just monsters coming back. This looks like a kind of reskin of the bubble one. I don't know how common that is in Monster Hunter, but it was very common in Rise to
I have important
use the
news.
muscle structures of other monsters.
Beginning.
Go
In
assemble the
Monster Hunter.
villagers.
This guy looks like the commander from World.
Kamura
It's so
village
silly.
attacked by Rampage and Magnum Malo.
And the Megalodon.
We suffered some
Yeah, that's what it's
devastating
called.
Casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet.
Oh, English voice acting. I was like, what the hell is that? It's 2 monsters.
Engage! Pull yourselves together!
The English voice acting in the demo was so bad.
Let's go, everybody!
Like, how can you have the voices turned on if you aren't gonna laugh at them, you know? Look, it's the funny monkey! You can kind of play as the funny monkey! We love that!
For the apex! Do not let it pass!
Isn't this like just a bigger version of the small baby monster in the demo?
To last.
Maybe like 200 hours. Maybe. Maybe.
Noah, we should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
So are NPCs actually gonna help you this time? That's kind of interesting. Hopefully it's not like forced, you know? It's like this content is actually meant for like 2, 3, 4 players, but if you're alone, we'll have
That was the latest
NPCs
trailer
and they
for
won't be
Monster
as
Hunter
good.
Rise
Who
from
knows?
Capcom.
Capcom.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned.
I like
for
the spider
latest
one.
installment
Very cool.
In the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, Please take a look at this.
I wonder if the spider one is like immune to being silked. Let's go!
The fairway is open once again.
Mario Golf is
Tee out the latest
back!
installment
Golf,
of the
guys!
Mario Golf series.
And it doesn't
Coming to
look
Nintendo
very
Switch.
good. It doesn't look very good at all, if I'm being honest. But
Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
like, look at how wimp the animations and like speed of the
Enjoy
ball
golfing
look.
with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Like, look, it looks
on
so
courses filled
lifeless.
With lush, natural scenery.
Oh my God, Bowser's wearing a goddamn shirt again.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes.
Oh,
And a
come
scan
on.
that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Oh, come on.
These
That's what you're
features
supposed to have in your
help
dome
you ace your
piece.
shots.
Come on, we don't need
In
baby
addition to button
modes. Come
controls,
on.
you can
Oh,
also use motion
Pog, not
controls
really.
by holding a
This
Joy-Con
probably sucks
controller
ass,
like a
but I'll
golf
try
club.
it.
Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation.
Wait, what did they
of
say
golfing.
about World Tour? That like it makes it easier or whatever? Oh my God, are they doing everybody's
There are
golf?
several modes with new elements
The-
that
the-
truly bring the heat to Mario Golf.
What is
including this one,
happening?
Speed golf.
Speed golf.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone
It's
tees off at the
everybody's
same
golf,
time,
okay.
Then you'll race through the
That's a
course to
huge
reach your
improvement
ball.
as well, I think.
Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition.
What is
Oh,
happening?
did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop
This
your
is
golfing
good.
skills
This is
while
like the
interacting with
GBA
various
tennis
Mushroom
games, I
Kingdom
think.
characters. Level up with experience.
Oh, you can
points
get
earned during
multicolored
matches.
horses. Let's
Then
go.
Allocate points to different
It's
stats,
everybody's
allowing
golf.
you to develop your
It's
character
fucking-
however you'd like.
It's everybody's
You can
golf.
also
Look,
use
it's
your
Cowboy
Mii
Wario.
versus play.
How can
Put
you
your
be
golfing
bad?
skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th.
It's such a bad
Pre-orders
name.
begin on
It
Nintendo
looks so
eShop
bad,
after
but it's
this
Mario
presentation.
Golf. Don't pre-order games, by the way. Don't do it.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. I
Let's
will.
move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
What a transition, dude.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands.
Okay, whatever.
Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese.
Let's talk about Mario Golf some more. You know in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, when like you would swing and it would go,
Borderlands 2 and 3.
and it would
This
actually
game
feel
includes
like you
all
hit the
5
ball.
episodes, filled with classic
It's like that
Borderlands
game's coming out in
Gangsters,
June.
bandit
It's
lords,
probably
and
already
monsters are
gold.
just a handful
Let's
of
be
the
honest,
obstacles
it's
you'll
already
encounter in
gone
this
gold or
choice-driven
whatever. So
narrative adventure.
that's just how it's
Embark on a
gonna
wild
be,
ride
I
when
guess.
Tales from the
Like,
Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch
I don't know, man.
March 24th.
not really a fan.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics
But
are
if the
coming to Nintendo
gameplay
Switch.
is
Rewind
fine,
gameplay,
it's
adjust
fine.
game speed or difficulty,
But I'm also
and
afraid
select
it'll
from a
be too
variety of
easy
display options
and thus
to relive
boring.
that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943, The Battle of Midway.
I'm not
for free,
too into
then
arcadey
purchase game
games,
packs or the
like
standalone
score games and
Ghosts
stuff.
Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when
It's always
Capcom
Guile
Arcade
crouching in the
Stadium
corner.
launches later today.
But yeah, like Mario Tennis Aces had
Brains.
like pretty
Just
complex
can't get enough of it.
brain,
This action game from
speaking
Aspyr,
of,
you'll build your zombie
brain
horde and take
things to do
revenge
with
on
the
city,
meter and
turning
stuff,
humans into
and it
your
was
undead
actually
allies.
good no matter what
Replenish your
anyone
bodily
says.
arsenal of sputum head,
So-
frag grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't
Oh,
no
Mario
match
Tennis
for a
Aces
dead
doesn't
man.
have much to do.
Stubbs the zombie.
I will say there aren't a lot of
Sneak
maps,
away to
but
Nintendo Switch, March 16th.
it's
Begin today at
tennis.
Nintendo
You
eShop.
know, like you're there to play the tennis. Who cares about the story mode, honestly?
It's Travis Touchdown
Oh,
versus Assassins.
are we
Wait,
finally
aliens?
getting more news
Aliens
on
have
this?
invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game?
No More
Anyway,
Heroes is so
after
funny.
annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
It's always gotta be ranking.
crash
Did the fucking
takes on a
Nintendo
weekend
Switch
assassin
thing on his
Travis
hand?
Touchdown. You'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around
Yep.
town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against the
I'm kind of glad it's not like 2D mini games
Most of the
like No More Heroes 2.
crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
Interesting.
The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway,
That you
it
can
all
kick.
makes sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know,
Let's
Nintendo
go!
Switch, August 27th.
So is it? I didn't know it was Nintendo Switch exclusive. That would make sense.
Exterminate demons in...
Or maybe that. Why would they say another console, right? But it's kind of interesting that it's revealed kind of here, you know?
Why do they need
If it's not.
assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
What if it was just No More Heroes again? I just heard the word assassins and I'm like, No More Hero 3's No More Heroes 3's entire thing was like, whoa, this looks weird. This doesn't look like No More Heroes. It would be really funny if they just baited us again. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of fun to move around in.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Very floaty.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Oh, that seems like a game where it's like if other people play it and say it's good, I'd be a bit interested, but it'd probably go way down the list anyway.
Uncover Heaven's Mysteries in Neon White, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
Three-dimensional movie games,
The DC
games
Superhero
where you
Girls
move
are
a
here
lot.
to save the day.
Those are my kind of
Hi,
thing.
everyone. My
I don't.
name's Barbara
This
Gordon,
is not my kind of thing.
aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight
Mm.
crime, like my batarangs and Bathook.
Mm,
This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision.
I don't know if these are real characters. I'm just gonna assume they are.
Wonder Woman, an Amazonian
Okay, I
warrior
know
who
Wonder
wields the
Woman's
lasso
real.
of truth.
I don't
Along
know
with our
any
friends Green Lantern,
superhero
Bumblebee, and
shit.
Katana, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also
We
have
gotta
our
go to
school lives.
school.
And trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe
Oh, I
take
thought it
some
was an
photos to share on
actual
Superstar
tank.
Post while we're at it.
Like, you know.
Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet.
Is that gonna be
Jackson.
like Pokemon pictures where they're just
Uh-oh,
generic
something
comments?
really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
That building kind of looked like it was already.
Just gotta make sure
crappy.
no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power.
Teen Power.
Heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch.
Is it a-
June 4th.
Is it Taro Strong?
Ready to
wishes
choose cannons
everything.
and prepare for battle.
No, Plants vs. Is this Plants vs. Zombies 3? Or whatever? I only heard about it this morning. And then it's like, oh, it looks awful. And I'm like, yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah. It's just sad. It's just sad, honestly. I don't know if they're actually bad games, but you know, just it just looks gross, you know, like, ew. What did they do? I mean, it says complete edition, so I'm assuming this has been out for like 5 years already or something. Of a Garden Warfare adjacent title. We love Garden Warfare.
Who will join you in your adventure?
This is another like me, not Miitomo.
Band together on a quest to
Oh,
face
is it just a
evil and
port?
save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I heard that Miitopia was
Cast
kind
new
of
characters in
short.
various roles across the
You know,
kingdom.
like it's a good concept, but it's just very
Turn your
short.
favorite people into
and
your
not
ally,
much to do.
or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
Whoa!
Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
I wonder if Nintendo's trying to actually
There's
bring
also a
Mii's
new
back
work
after
feature,
abandoning
letting you go
them.
wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia,
They don't look
relationships
right
are
though.
key.
They don't look like
So consider
Mii's.
spending some quality time with
At least
allies
some
to
of them
strengthen
don't.
bonds.
It's kind of weird.
This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally?
A horse!
That
Oh
sounds
my!
pretty darn good!
Oh my God!
Care
A
for it,
horse!
And it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia. Coming to Nintendo Switch, May 21st.
I mean, I guess it's good for
Begin
accessibility,
today on Nintendo eShop.
but I have to wonder how much it is. Are they gonna make it like a $60 game? Probably. Is it gonna be worth it?
Super Mario
No.
themed items are coming to
I
your
don't.
island.
I don't care. I don't even care about the Christmas stuff anymore.
Super Mario
This
Brothers
game is
50th
such a chore to
anniversary themed
play.
Items are coming to the Animal Crossing
I had
New
my fun
Horizons
with
game.
it, but not anymore.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture
Oh,
items.
coins that you can collect. That's pretty funny.
Place them however and wherever
Oh, and
you
they
like.
come back. I see.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Oh, and they work? Oh, that's actually really cool. That is super
Use them
cool.
to travel between locations on your island.
You can make like secret areas on your
Hey,
island and
Why not
stuff.
try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Rabbit Peach? Is that a Rabbit
A free
Peach
update
reference?
for the game launches
Perhaps?
February 25th. After downloading,
Oh, that's pretty
it,
soon,
Super Mario
too.
Brothers items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
I like the thwomp.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
I mean, I'm assuming they're not limited. Actually, it's the Mario 35th anniversary. They're probably going away on March
We hope you
31st.
continue enjoying life on
So-
your island.
I guess I'll log in the game and buy them, just in case I ever feel like
How
playing the
was that?
game. In case they
These
actually
collaboration
update
items
quality of
will
life
be
stuff,
released
which is what we
as
need.
part of the Super Mario Brothers 35th anniversary event.
Say it. Say it's gonna
Please
go
wait
away.
A bit longer for their release.
Say it's gonna go away. Say it.
Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
I own it. That's how I got the
We
pins.
hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
I have to play Bowser's Fury. Like it's not that
Next,
hard to do.
We
You
have
know.
another game to show you.
I have to play video games so bad, but that's the immediate next one on the list. Is this 3 houses? I see 3 scales. No, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know what ideals I espouse.
He leaves us no recourse.
The house of what?
Never. S. Frost will answer for its crimes
Fire
today.
Emblem 3
Are
scales.
these the wages of loyalty?
This looks like what was that game with the same art style that was received very poorly because it just didn't connect properly and was kind of boring?
You are a leader and must be the beacon of
What's it? Octopath Traveler. How could I forget? The name is so on the nose.
Today you burn.
And then it had too much mist,
I promise
so it
to do
didn't
all
look
in my
good.
power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Is this Octopath 2? So it's kind of seeming like that looks like the Octopath font, maybe. I don't know.
Far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised
How
of 3
far away?
nations and limited deposits
Look, it kinda
of
looks like a
salt
heart.
and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great
Remember when
conflict
salt was
known
rare?
as the Salt Iron War.
Bruh.
Though the hostilities ceased with an
The Salt Iron War.
the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
It gets to the point, I guess.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group
Are they
from
actually gonna
Glenwood
tie together,
fights
though?
to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Look at that guy's head.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take
tactical
place on terrain with
RPG.
different elevations. A character's attack
Oh,
range
it's a
is
tactical
determined by their
RPG.
location and their equipped weapon.
Okay.
The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons such as bows and arrows.
Vaguely
Thus,
more
your
interested.
forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only
Oh, is this
to your
like
initial
Persona
attack, but also a
5?
powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy. Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up
Yeah, I
attack.
don't know. Like,
We win.
I understand people who like this kind of art style, but it's also not really my thing, honestly.
Create water terrain.
It's not bad. Just
Then
like,
electrify the
eh.
area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be
Angle
faced with
tab.
making important decisions in a variety of situations.
but will they actually be important? Have we ever had a video game where your choices actually
Utility,
matter?
Morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions
we or
that may
don't we?
determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction.
No, they're actual
Use
in-game
information you've
things.
gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause.
Look at that guy's face.
The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
Is this like there are only really 3 endings kind of thing, or?
Forced.
As more and more
Shared was
critical
forced.
decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project
Triangle. It's a working title. Okay, okay.
New tactical
Okay.
RPG
It's a working title. It's a working title. Okay.
in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
It's not even a bad name, I
A
guess.
demo version of this game
A demo
will be available
version.
to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather.
Octopath Traveler was a working
Look
title.
forward to hearing your responses on
It's
the
gonna be
demo.
so funny if they just go with Triangle Strategy. I don't know if these are the same
Please
devs,
look
but
forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay.
Oh, it's Square
let's see
Enix,
A few
okay.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
did you say Enix?
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Calling all hunters. Hello, fellow hunters. Wow, Star Wars. I've never watched a Star War, so this doesn't work on me. I don't even know how Star Wars games has been recently. Oh, is that it? Oh,
Star Wars
okay.
Hunters
It
is a
exists.
competitive free-to-play
Uh,
online
th-
game
just
set
this
between
year, I
episodes
guess.
6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Fortnite 2.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
Knockout City?
We all
What
play
is
for
this?
different reasons.
Korgan
I don't know any of these characters.
Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once, I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with
Is this a Division crossover?
This crown, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master.
That's what I was thinking, like a Smash Bros, but no, it's a third person PvP, I guess. Are these like? I have to imagine these are. It's like a Smash Bros kind of deal.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
It's kind of weird. I thought that she was gonna have a consistent pixel art style, but I guess it's all still the same art style. No, is he supposed to be an orc? That's just weird. Okay. Everyone's complaining in Smash, like, we want characters that have different body types and stuff. It's more interesting, and then this is just like...
They may have won the battle, but not the
What?
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me! What? Interview's over?
So who's playing with Joy-Cons? I mean, I was like, I think I could get into Ninjala, and then I didn't, so I really doubt I'm gonna get into that.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight.
Oh, this is from the Danganronpa devs, isn't it? Their new game.
Wait for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series.
Okay, yeah,
Fight
sure
for
enough.
Your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now
Go-Getters.
survive this game of fate at all costs.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off.
Oh, okay.
You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Okay, so it's not really Danganronpa, we got
As you
baited?
make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo
I'm not-
Switch, May 28th.
I'm not too sure what the game is, though, because it's not a Danganronpa, but
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical,
the physical
release.
release. I might get it. I might get
The
it.
critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient
I'm a
of
physical
multiple
head
Game
now.
of the Year awards is getting a physical release
I
on
haven't-
Nintendo Switch.
I haven't bought
This
it yet.
version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of
I'm
the
not sure
underworld.
if,
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack.
I'm not sure
It's
if
packed with 2.5
the Switch
hours of
version
blood-pumping music
sucks
composed
compared
by
to other
Derek Ford.
versions. That's why I never buy Switch physical. That's why I go PS4.
Transistor and Bastion.
Because
Second
it's
is
like,
a 32
Switch is
page
nice,
full-color
but
character compendium
it's not
featuring
powerful.
portraits of the game's
So I'd rather
vibrant
have
cast of
the
gods, ghosts,
the
and
best
monsters, all by Supergiant's art director Gen Z.
best
And let's not forget the game itself,
looking and
offering
playing
dozens of
experience
hours
as
of
opposed to
exhilarating action paired with
Nintendo loyalty or something.
Escape the underworld again, or for the first time.
They made me try to buy
version of
Mario
Hades on
pins
March
for
19th.
an hour and 45 minutes today with shoddy
Three
websites, so
deadly
you know.
action games, one masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden
It's
Sigma.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
This might be something Luke's excited about. I don't
Ninja
know.
Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming
these-
to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Are these bad games or are these good games? I think
You
this
are
has
the
a.
legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
The series
fighting
has like
against
an
the
up
great
and
hero
down
with
or
battle skills that
something.
are second
I
to
don't
none.
know.
Wield an arsenal of killer weapons.
I only know
offering a
about the like
playstyle with
very
different
old
set of
ones.
lethal skills.
After that, I'm like, Ninja Gaiden is still going? I learned that like only a few months
Gauge your
ago.
opponent's movements while unleashing
hey.
fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content,
Oh.
including costumes and
Hmm.
game modes, are included.
I'm assuming it hasn't been like up-resed or anything then.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection
I mean,
slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
You can't be mad about accessibility, right? Like a game being on a modern console, even if it sucks, can't be mad.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
I don't really care. I mean, a lot of people like this game, I guess. I don't know what the general reception of this game is, honestly. I think people are like, it's not bad, but like, I'm not sure. I watched some streams of it, and I kind of regret doing that because how the story goes, I would have liked to have my pure reaction to that, but that's about it, you know? What's happening in these? Oh, expanded roster? But only for one of them.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
are even more.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Oh, is it?
Is
it?
Soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals.
I thought this game was like still a year or two away, honestly.
And master the brave and default
Okay.
commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
Could have fooled me, dude.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game
The
can be
final
pre-ordered
trailer.
on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Demos are good.
The
I
latest
never used
installment
them,
of the
but
legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across.
I don't know what
challenging
people
stages
think
within the
about
Demon
this.
Realm. Local co-op play is also
Actually, where
available
are
for
we
the
on
first
time?
Help Arthur
We have
in his
10
quest with
minutes.
one of 3 supporting
So
characters.
a Metroid or a Zelda? People really thought that was gonna happen because of,
Ghosts
you know,
and Goblins Resurrection
35th
launches February
anniversaries.
25th.
So
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo.
seems like they're
eShop.
winding down. I still don't know what people think about this version of the game.
8
So I don't know.
protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning
I don't know what this
sci-fi
is,
world with
but-
any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay
Look at his
features,
head.
exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be
This
missed.
like the
game
font
launches
though.
April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system.
I think
This
people like
free-to-play
this
battle
game.
royale
I don't
features
know.
A growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat,
Is this
cross-platform play, and more.
is this a game made by
All players
bad
on Nintendo
people
Switch
with
will
like
get an
loot
all-new
boxes and
Legendary
stuff,
Pathfinder skin,
or is it actually
30 free
just
levels for the
fun?
Season 8
I don't
Mayhem
know.
Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight
But now
for
you can play it on
fortune, fame,
Nintendo
and glory
Switch.
When Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
You want Apex Legends on a console, even if it'll look like
How's it going
butts,
so
which has
far?
tilt controls. So
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
oh, he looks
we hope
so
you'll stick
he
with
looks so smug about
Next,
something.
Please take a look at this.
This.
Hello there.
Whoa.
I'm Eiji Aonuma,
Is it
producer
Breath of the Wild
Legend of
2?
Zelda series.
Is it Breath
I'm
of the
sure a
Wild
lot
2
of you
news?
saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Yeah, fair, but like still. Apologies.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
December 31st.
Now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Ocarina of Time again. Skyward really? Really? They're not going to improve it, right? They're not going to improve it. Maybe they are. Maybe you won't have to use the shitty Joy-Con motion controls. Maybe you won't. Maybe. I don't know if that'll fix a lot of the, you know, base problems that people have with the game, but it'll fix the biggest one. Bomb bowling. Bomb bowling. Bomb bowling. Bomb bowling. HD. Okay, but tell me the improvements. I need to know.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Like it's Wind Waker again.
This game
Like
originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
the art style doesn't need to
The
be
Legend of Zelda
HD'd.
Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as
Like
a sword,
Twilight
and the
Princess
nunchuck
needed
controller
that.
as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
I don't think that's true.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
Say it. Say that you could use a
The
controller.
Joy-Con controller in your right
No,
hand is the sword.
I know
Swing
the
it
game
to have
hinges
Link
on this,
swing
but
his
come
sword
on,
in the
man.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is
Yeah,
the
this is-
shield. By lifting the
we have
controller, you
6
can
minutes
raise the
left.
shield to block enemy attacks.
There's still Metroid though, right?
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension.
I'm
to
very
combat.
curious because people will try this and they'll
But
report
we
back.
Also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld
Skyward
mode or
Sword
on
is
the Nintendo Switch Lite
playable!
system.
Skyward
After
Sword
mulling
is
over how to assign
playable!
different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Fine.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Can you imagine this with drift,
Swing
though?
to the right, to the left, or diagonally. Just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Who cares?
The right Joy-Con controller
They're
is
just
themed
gonna
after the
drift.
Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
They're just gonna drift.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game
You can't be excited about it. They aren't gonna last more than 5 months.
The events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
I don't think it will fix Skyward Sword for a lot of people. But for people like me who haven't played it but want to play it,
Following this Nintendo
it
Direct,
makes it
you'll be able to pre-order the game
less
on Nintendo
intimidating,
eShop.
you know?
And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many
And
of
they'll
you
be
may
sold
already
out
know this,
forever.
But The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However,
Yep,
gave
and
a
it
glimpse
sucks
into
because
many
of it,
features
right?
and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina
forgot.
gauge that depleted as you scaled walls
I
with
forgot.
vines or ran.
The stamina meter probably
The concept
sucks
of
ass in
collecting
this
items to
game.
upgrade gear.
In Breath of the Wild, it makes
who've
sense. In
played
this
The Legend
game,
of Zelda
from
Breath
what
of
I
the
hear,
Wild,
it just
give this
doesn't.
game a try as well.
It's just annoying and tedious like in Yokai Watch.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
And one more thing. Paper Mario
Well,
in
what did you think?
Smash.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick.
Intuitive motion
The
controls
next game
and
will be our last
button
announcement for
controls.
today. Please take a look at this.
All right. People are saying Metroid. Doesn't look very Metroid-y immediately. Is this Dylan? Splatoon! I saw the salmon in first, dude. They're actually, and everyone's like, I would like to see Splatoon 3 or whatever, but it's not gonna happen. Honestly, I was like, yeah, why would they do it? Splatoon 2 still exists. The salmon in there makes me hopeful, though. What if it's a salmon run game and they actually care? I would really hope so, but I kind of doubt it. Very curious. We're actually going into the post-apocalyptic Earth part of Splatoon. Like, there's the Eiffel Tower. Kind of interesting. I was really hoping for a salmon run game, though. Take that idea and fully flesh it out and actually update it. I saw the salmon in, I got my hopes up. They love trains in Splatoon, dude. What is that in the background, though? Name drop? Wow, it's even bigger. It looks even more uncomfortable and awful to be in. Just like a real city. I hope they have a floating gun on wires again. No, it's just straight up Splatoon 3. But you have to wonder, it didn't really look like it was multiplayer based. It looked more like a 3D Explorum. No, it's team, okay. It's probably the story mode then. You can choose your spawn location probably to a degree. Very interesting. It's probably very loud. You can pivot as a squid. New weapons. I love Splatoon, honestly. I never play it, but it's just conceptually great. Is that a new competitive game mode with a soccer ball? $2022. Okay. Not expecting that, but I guess, you know, big Nintendo Direct, they gotta have an actual big unexpected announcement, right?
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
Yes, that makes sense.
This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while.
It'll
We
be a
hope you'll
while.
stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Please play the Splatoon 2 game in the meantime.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Just remember, Pyra was announced. Did you forget? Don't forget. Very excited to go on the internet. All right, well, I don't know. It's good to be back, you know? Have a big old Nintendo Direct. Personally, I kind of like the format of, we're going to reveal a game, just online, whatever, and it's coming in 2 months, you know? But at the same time, they kind of have to be like, we need to let people know, like, Breath of the Wild 2 is happening, even if we can't show anything. Metroid Prime 4, we have to let them know it's happening. Bayonetta 3, I guess. Things like that. No More Heroes got a release date. I don't think it had that before. Splatoon 3. Pyra for Smash. There was Mario Golf. Once again, like, I think the most satisfying part of golf games is, and then you hit the ball and but it just seems so empty. Like, it sounds dumb, right? But it's like in Tropical Freeze, half of the satisfying part of playing that game is Donkey Kong's weight affecting the world. It seems like such a minor thing that doesn't matter, but I think it does. And I feel like it's gonna matter in Mario Golf, you know? But yeah, Metroid fans, sorry for the Metroid fans, but like Breath of the Wild 2, I mean, saying we don't have anything to show for Breath of the Wild 2, I think that kind of says we don't have anything to show for Metroid Prime 4 either. But at the same time, Metroid fans, including myself, by the way, were like, we kind of want the Metroid Prime trilogy on Switch. That'd be great. You know? That would be great, but yeah, Smash announcement is a fucking, oh my god, the fires! The real world is gonna look like Splatoon 3. Another anime sword fighter. I don't care personally. I kind of care. As someone who mains Yoshi and characters with relatively short range, the sorties are hard to deal with, and I hate counters and stuff, but then it's Pyra on top of that. People aren't going to be happy about that. It's like, we're running out of time. People always got their hopes up again. What else was there? Oh, this is right, it's not a VOD. But Cowboy Wario, he was there. You love Cowboy Wario. Honestly, I thought it was pretty okay. Enough interesting things, I think. Things that were like, yeah, whatever, we're there for whatever. I don't know. I'm not very good at judging Nintendo Directs because I'm like, it was fine. Like, at base, it's always fine for me. And everyone's like, no, that one actually sucked. And here's why. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. It's pretty subjective, I guess. But, all right. Is anyone streaming right now? Is anyone, like, actually streaming and not just, like, Nintendo Direct stuff? 15 people are live. I don't know if I'll be bullied if I raid Average Trey for playing Sunshine. He might just be big enough that it's like, wow, a raid of one person? Cool. I love how all the thumbnails are Splatoon 3. It's so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, I'll just call it there. So yeah, it's fun. It's just fun to do these, I guess, you know? So I guess I'll just keep doing them even if Paper Mario is not announced, which he will not be. Like, just fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go make some food now because I didn't get to eat because I was refreshing for Mario pins. Content.